I'm liking this setup. This is cool. Just so you know, it's taken me pretty much all night to get this set up. I've been noticing today, after I made my first video, that this process is very much like writing. And, you know, you're thinking of a story and how you want to portray the story, how you want to tell the story, how you want the story to look, and how you want to look in the story. And I really like this. This is very comfortable. So I really like this. So before I get into anything, you know, really too naked, we are going to do full on naked today. Yeah. What was it I wrote? We're going to do the nitty gritty on the naked. That's what we're going to do, the nitty gritty on the naked. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned because this is happening tonight. Because, you know, go big or go home. You said naked beneath my robe, so give it up. I'm not talking about that. And you know, naked is metaphorically referring to your feelings and, you know, the fact that I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, but, you know, I'm bipolar or whatever. Who cares? I'm fun. So, the contest is called Name the Vape. Name the vape, name the vape at the earliest date. So name the vape. It's purple. My car, I like to name things, maybe because I live alone and because then I talk to them. No, well, I do. Forget it. Just forget I said that, Aaron. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so name the vape. Now, name the vape is available only to the lucky 5 people who have subscribed early to my channel. And, however, the contest, Name the Vape, will be open until tomorrow morning when I wake up, whenever I choose that to be, because I work from home, because I'm a heart and body natural executive. You know, we're the CBD, you know, industry leaders of, you know, in the world, really. So yeah, that's my newest gig. You know, I got out of the car business and, you know, went crazy, and now I'm selling CBD. So it seems like the perfect transition. I keep spitting. It seems like the perfect transition to me, and it seems that it's working as well. Yeah, because it's fabulous. Naked Beneath My Robe. www.nakedbeneathmyrobe.com. I got .ca and .com because guess what? No one else at GoDaddy wanted Naked Beneath My Robe. So I thought, hey, what the heck, buy them both. So yeah, I kind of got the skinny on Naked Beneath My Robe now. So yeah, getting back to the naked business. Okay, so again, contest, Name the Vape, only available to people who are early subscribers or subscribe to my channel before I wake up tomorrow morning. Now, the prize is going to be something that I'm going to choose personally, and I will mail it to you. And it's going to be a personal item, not like something that I own, but something, maybe perhaps a photo and a card of where I live, or a note. I don't know. I'm going to send you something. Maybe I'll send you a maple leaf, you know, since I live in Canada and I have them, these things all over my house. So yeah, and whoever wins the contest, you can send me an email at nbmyrobe, gmail.com, nbmyrobe@gmail.com. So if you would like to do your answers to Name the Vape in the comments below, then I will pick the winner tomorrow before I go to bed. So there you go. And so you have, until, again, it's the people that are, so anyway, I got it figured out. I'm going on too long about this. Change the topic. Okay, so yes, naked. Okay, so the nitty gritty on naked. So yeah, because, you know, you got to get to the goods. So, to all of the 0 people that, you know, are watching this at home right now, raise your hand if you've ever, I'm sorry, I know this might be irritating, but raise your hand if you've ever had the dream about being naked in the hallway in school, in high school, and you try and get into your locker. does anyone else have this panic dream? Why is this a universal dream? Or is this maybe a key to mental illness? Maybe only people with mental illnesses have the naked in the hallway trying to get in your locker. So anyway, I'm telling you, I had the full-on naked in the hallway experience, and it's exactly how you think it was when you were having the dream. And it wasn't living the dream, but you gotta laugh, really. So I'm hanging out. I'm actually on the Lamb at the Best Western Hotel in Langley, and spending money just like insanity. Yes, just I'll take this and that, and oh yes, I'm going to this wedding, and I need to have the maxi dress, and oh my goodness gracious, great ball of fire. And that was a lot of fun. And so I had actually bolted from the Langley Hospital the night before and paid the cabbie more money than he needed on my way over to my girlfriend's so I could crash on their couch or their spare bedroom for the night. And he drove around the rest of the area there so they couldn't track me on their GPS. But they found me the next day at the hotel. So, and of course, because I love swimming, I love it. It's my favorite. I just love it because I can float, and the feeling of floating and your body, my body being suspended just above the water. I can float, and I can actually balance myself on the water so that all that's showing is this part of my face, and I can just hang, and it's the most amazing feeling ever when you get to that state in your body, and all you can hear is your breath and your heart, and it's amazing. For those of you who can float. Maybe I can float, I don't know. Back to being naked. So yeah, so anyway, so I'm on the Lam, convicted, you know, they're looking for me under the whatever section 31 of the Mental Health Act or some bloody section, I have no idea. They have so many bloody sections, it's unreal. So anyway, I'm wanted by the police under the Mental Health Act, and they come and knocking at my door after I've gone from the pool. So I'm back in my room, and of course you know, whatever. Anyway, I had a nice room, and I had a bottle of wine, and I got some food from the restaurant that's adjacent to the hotel. So I'm hanging in. I got all these new clothes I'm gonna try on, and have a fashion show, I'm gonna have a couple glasses of wine. I'm just gonna chill, and then the next day I was gonna go back up to my parents in Logan Lake. So I just thought, wow, I'm done. I made it out of town alive. But apparently not. No. They came knocking at my door. I don't even know what time it was. It was daylight. So, and so now I'm wearing this robe. It's like that I bought that day. It's a little terry towel, kind of soft fleece little peach number with a hood. Very cute. It looked very nice over my bathing suit when I wore it up from the pool, and then I took the bathing suit off, because that's what you do. And then you rinse your bathing suit, and then you're naked beneath your robe, right? Obviously, that's the name of the channel. That's what you do. You got to be naked beneath your robe. Either, like I said, go big or go home. Be naked. So there's the knock on the door, and I look, and it's black. All I see is black, and it's uniforms, and it's two constables, and of course there's bad cop, good cop. And I have no idea what it was that I did to possess this gentleman to tell me that I was, you know, they cuffed me. And I'm just like, you know, I'm busted. You know, I'm totally busted here. And my clothes, what am I going to do? You know, and now I'm naked. And they, you know, and now they're saying, no, we won't let you get dressed. So here I am, broad daylight, with two constables, bad cop, good cop, in my hotel room, telling me to get undressed. So what am I going to do? So I'm naked. So I take off my robe, and the bad cop, for whatever reason, and these, you know, what I have to say that is so horrible, that not all of my experiences, but so many of my experiences that I've had as a person with a mental illness with the RCMP, there is absolutely no sensitivity training whatsoever to these people who I still deeply respect. But there's nothing whatsoever. They don't know anything about dealing with a person with a mental illness. And it's just been absolutely traumatic. And there was a point, you know, when I was actually phoning and reporting the constables to their supervisors for the way that I was being treated. But no one ever got back to me. I have case numbers and everything, but no one ever got back to me because, of course, I'm the bipolar woman. So I'm manic now, and I'm just having a moment. And no, that police officer, no, he actually didn't. He didn't push me. No, he didn't. He did not let me have a glass of water for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I was detained. I was strapped to a bed. I could move like my hips so I could sit back, and it was just ridiculous. And I just wanted a glass of water. And do you think I could get one? That's inhumane. Okay, so there I am. I'm naked now. So yeah. So now I'm just standing there and thinking that at some point they're going to put my robe back on, right? No, they have no intention of me ever putting my robe on ever again as long as I live, as far as I know. Well, because maybe I was going to die. Maybe they were going to kill me. Maybe I was a hit. Do you think? I don't know. It could be. It sure seemed that way. So yeah. So now I've got no clothes. I'm handcuffed, and in front of these two. And I actually had quite the rockin' body then. That would have been the summer of 2016, and I was looking really good that summer, and I had a really nice tan too. I was still blonde then. Anyway, that has no meaning, anything whatsoever, other than, again, back to the nitty. So the next thing I know, they're trying to tell me that, so I'm naked in the room still, and I actually do leave the room naked. Can you believe it? Yeah, they actually brought me out of the room naked. So I've got my wrist cuffed behind me like this. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just so tired of this. Just please take me to the hospital so I can lie down. And, I've got to figure out now who's going to come and get my clothes, who's going to get my car, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'm usually not the one that figures out anything. That falls to my best friend. Lucky her. Poor woman. And she still loves me. And that's another topic for another day. Because you find out that people don't still love you. And that's okay. Because it is. Because they really never did to begin with. So the dude says, bad dude says to goodish dude, who looks completely shocked, like he doesn't have any clue at all about what's happening. And it's like, he really doesn't even know why I'm naked, cuffed. Because I really have done, I swear on my children that I didn't do anything for them. I wasn't going to do anything. I know I'm a flight risk, but I'm naked in a hotel and I'm cuffed. So no, let me get dressed. No, I guess maybe they thought that if I was naked, then I wouldn't run. But I can't run because I have a knee injury, which is very, very severe. So this is an old story from way back when. I'm a good balancer, aren't I? I can balance for a long time. What was I going to say? Okay, the naked. So bad dude says to good dude. So tells me, bad dude says, okay, I'm going to give you 3 times to put your house coat on backwards. And I'm cuffed. So, and I think I was maybe a circus performer for them at this point. Honestly, I do. It's just bizarre. So the one guy held the robe out, and then I tried to get my shoulders into it. So I managed to do that, and the nicer one, the guy in shock, who was trying to talk to me in a tough voice, but I could tell he wasn't comfortable with it. The other guy was full on gonna, probably masturbate when he got home to what they were doing to me. He was just all over it. So the next thing you know, I'm being dragged down the hallway. I'm literally being dragged down the hallway by these 2 constables. And everyone, because they know that the constables are there, I guess the hotel, who the heck, I have no idea. Anyway, everybody's got their door open. Everyone is watching me. Everyone can hear me. The constables are rushing me down the hall. I'm screaming I'm screaming like crazy because I'm afraid I'm going to fall because of my knee. I'm going on about my knee and my knee and my knee and my knee. And these girls go by, and there's these teenage girls in this room, and they're laughing their guts out. And I somehow managed to get enough gumption into me at that time that I pulled back and I said, "It isn't funny." And they shut the F up, let me tell you. So, and I said, I have a mental illness. And, people just go, you know, I'm not a criminal. I'm sick. And have respect for that. And have respect for the fact that I'm traumatized easy. I'm sensitive to light and to noise, and when I'm manic, I talk. Like, you think I talk fast now? And of course it all makes perfect sense at the time. So yeah, and then of course, I'm dragged naked through the parking lot, and those of you who live locally, come on, seriously, naked through the parking lot of the Best Western Hotel, which is right on the corner of Glover and the Langley bypass. So that's basically the main epicenter of where I live. Excuse me, still unhacking up a lung from the quitting smoking. So they haul me naked, and I'm screaming out to someone for someone to call my parents, and I'm calling out my number. I'm calling out their number for someone. I want someone to help me. Everyone is just shocked, and no one, it was just such a surreal experience. But it is exactly like the dream, except I couldn't get into the locker. I guess my locker was the police car. So yeah, that was my locker. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, so then you're shoved into the locker, and now I don't have any clothes on, and it's just this hard plastic bench. And it hurts because of the hard plastic, and you've got the cuffs, and now I don't have any clothes on. And anyway, so I'm just kind of slouched down, and we pull into the hospital. Luckily, we went through the ambulance way. Isn't that fantastic that we didn't have to go through the ER? For crying out loud. For heaven's sakes, can you imagine? They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be. So yeah, anyway, so there used to be what they called a family room at the Langley Memorial Hospital. Excuse me. Oh, that's good to drink something. That was really great because if you were going admitted in, or you were waiting to be interviewed by the on-call psychiatrist or the psych nurse that was on call at the time, you would be able to stay in the family room, and you could turn off the lights, you could lie on the couch, and it was comfortable. It was an easy transition to go into the hospital. Now, for whatever reason, they've built another waiting area there, so it's a wait to wait now. Whereas it was just wait. Now it's wait to wait. So, and yeah, and when was that? Towards the end of August, I spent 3.5 days in a hallway, and then they said I was fine. I don't know how, because I never actually made it to the ward, but in 3.5 days I was okay. So yeah, so I'm totally full on naked. I'm in the family room. I'm standing in the family room, totally, proud of, because guess what happened that day? I decide that day, that actual day, no, it was the day before, I went and I had a manicure, no, a pedicure that I'd never had before, because I always thought, well, no, I do. I like to climb. I like to walk in the ocean. I like to go on the ground. Why would I want to paint my toenails? But then I did, and I kind of liked it, but no more. And I got waxed. So I'm standing there with this hot body in 2016, and a Brazilian, rocking a Brazilian. I'm telling you, people were crying because I'm standing there, and these two constables are looking like the major you-know-what that they are. And so the nurses come, and they know me because I'm a frequent flyer. I've been diagnosed for 6 years and a few months, and I've been in the hospital for a total of 3 of those years at various times. Obviously not at one time. I think the longest time I spent in the hospital was 4 months, and that was horrific. But you don't talk about horror stories. You talk about success. You talk about the things that you're doing right in your life. You talk about moving forward and the fact that, you know, I'm gaining skills and knowledge, because knowledge is power. And I'm going to groups. I'm taking dialectical behavior therapy, and I'm learning skills, coping skills, communication skills, problem solving. I'm learning how not to catastrophize my life. I'm learning how not to dwell in the past. I'm learning how not to look forward. I'm learning how to live in the moment. And the more that I experience the moment, the more I want the moment, because it becomes something that is so vibrant and alive that you start to actually crave the moment. And yeah, so this is a nice end to the story. I guess it really wasn't as funny. Anyway, the nurses came, and when they came and I saw them and they saw me, well, that was it. It was waterworks, like, for all around. And they actually brought me a wheelchair and some heated blankets, and they took care of me, because they always do. And so do a lot of people here. I'm so fortunate to have the friends that I do. I'm fortunate to have the friends that I do online. And I'm a very lucky person. So name the vape to win something from Patty Parkinson. Maybe I'll send you a scarf. Oh, look, check out my new. Okay, I'm going to go after this. Okay, guess where I bought this? Mary Ann Stahl said to me something about my wardrobe, and I do have cool clothes, but you know, really what it is, my clothes are old. I just know how to put together an outfit. So, like, this is ancient, and this scarf is older than my children. This is new, however. Guess where I bought it? It's fabulous. Is it not? Is it not fabulous? Is this, like, am I not rocking up Joni Mitchell here, or Diane Keaton, or Annie Hall, or something like that? $37. Guess where I bought it? The best store in town, the Langley Memorial Hospital Auxiliary Gift Store. So I'm gonna go, because it's pretty much, I gotta get to bed. I gotta take my meds, because you never know what will happen if I forget. Okay, it's been a fabulous day, and I'm gonna post this video, which is 22 minutes long. Yeah, so Naked Beneath My Robe, episode 1, the pilot. I love you. Mwah. Good night. Oh dear.